Why being a good coach isn't enough anymore. Today, there are average coaches fully booked and elite coaches who can't fill 3 spots. The difference isn't talent. It's systems, visibility, and leadership. And if you ignore this, you will get left behind. Here's the part that nobody wants to admit. Parents can't tell the difference between an 8 out of 10 coach and a 10 out of 10 coach. What they can spot instantly is the difference between chaos and structure, vibes and professionalism, and a coach who's winging it versus a coach who runs a system. And that's why you can be the most knowledgeable coach on the field and still chase payments. You can have a USSF license and still forget sessions. You can pour into players and still lose clients because you have no communication system. You can work 20 to 25 sessions a week and still have nothing to show for it. Let me expose something about this industry. There are trainers on Instagram with millions of followers who couldn't develop a player if you spotted them 2 steps. There are elite coaches, real technicians, who are broke and frustrated. There are parents choosing trainers based on the flashiest cones or the loudest hype, not actual development. The game is rigged for the wrong people, and it will stay rigged unless you evolve into more than just a good coach. I know this because I lived it. I was the college athlete, the full-time student, coaching from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m., just trying to survive. I was running 30 sessions a week, and my entire business lived in my head. No CRM, no onboarding, no parent communication system, no lead pipeline, no brand, no identity, nothing written down, just pure hustle. And honestly, it worked until it didn't. I hit a wall. I almost dropped out of college. I almost quit coaching altogether. One week, I lost 3 clients simply because I forgot follow-ups. Another day, I genuinely couldn't remember which kid had paid and which kid was on a trial. That was the moment I realized I didn't have a business. I had chaos with invoices. If you want to actually grow, not just train, you need to develop 3 levers beyond good coaching. And these 3 levers built AFC into a real organization. Lever 1, standards and onboarding. At AFC, no coach has a session with a kid without completing our onboarding process. We have them read our handbook, pass our certification quiz, shadow 100+ hours of sessions, being evaluated on tone, structure, professionalism, and how they interact with players, and being coached themselves on our standards. Why? Because I'm not selling me anymore. I'm selling a standard. If your entire hiring system is I'll hire someone and hope they're good, you don't have a brand. You're hiring based off luck. Lever 2, backend and operations. I realized something painful. If I kept doing everything myself, I would cap out at 25 to 30 sessions a week and live that exact same year on repeat. So I built a VA hiring and onboarding system, a responsible, accountable, consulted, and informed chart so every person knows exactly what they own. Weekly ops meetings, coaching meetings, and business development meetings. A deep dive scaling systems with if-then rules. If leads drop, then outreach plan. If retention drops, then parent communication loop. If coaches miss standards, then retaining protocol. If cash dips, then offer optimization. This is how you stop waking up and reacting to your business and start directing it. Most coaching businesses fail because they depend on one person doing everything. That's not a business. That's a job with worse boundaries. Lever 3, brand and content engine. And then there's brand. A lot of coaches say, I'm not a brand, I just coach. Cool. Then don't complain when someone with half your knowledge but better storytelling and system dominates your market. Here's what we do at AFC. Daily reels, educational, behind the scenes, training philosophy, a testimonial collection system that runs every month, a social media calendar for coaches and staff, a tone and identity based on faith, family, purpose, legacy. If you want hype and shortcuts, AFC is not for you. But if you want depth, discipline, and development, welcome. This is what I call the modern coaching triangle. And if you master this, you will never struggle again. Number one, the creative. Your coaching ability, your understanding of the game, and your eye for development. Number two, the operator. Your systems, backend, CRM, scheduling, onboarding, communication, and retention. And number three, the leader. Your brand, your tone, your philosophy, your standards, your presence. Most coaches only ever develop the first corner. Some make it to the second. Almost none master the third. And that's why they stay stuck. Being a good coach isn't enough anymore. Today's game requires three identities. Coach, your craft. Operator, your systems. Leader, your brand and standards. If you refuse to grow into these three roles, someone else will. And your players, your family, and your future will pay the price for your comfort. If you're just looking for drills, don't subscribe. Go search soccer drills and copy someone else. But if you're a coach or ex-athlete who's tired of hustling with no plan, coaching with no brand, grinding with no growth, and watching less skilled coaches pass you, this channel is where I show you exactly how I built AFC. The systems, the brand, the leadership, the blueprint. If you're ready to build something that lasts, hit subscribe. If not, keep running your cones.